Hello, welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I'm Kate Graham, and this is a pick a pile reading or pick a card. Maybe I'll do pick a card. It's easier than holding up all the piles. Okay, so I was already pulling some cards before, but I'm going to pull a little bit more. And what I'm going to try and read into today is, what does your person want to tell you? What does your person want to say? What are they going through? What's on their heart? What's on their mind? We're going to see, what does your person want to say to you? So this can be taken in like a love kind of situation. And what I do want to say too is try not to force anything. So if it's not resonating, if it doesn't feel like your situation, then maybe you're not meant to get that particular message. Maybe you're meant to get more from that, or maybe you're meant to pick another pile or another video entirely. So if you're ever watching and you're not feeling like it's seeming like you, then it's not you. You would know. If it was you, you would know. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull some shamanic healing oracle cards. I have a feeling like the people who are coming here to get a message from their person, their person's going through things. And so you're sort of wanting to understand, like, where does that leave you? How can you support them? Are you meant to, continue walking in connection with them, et cetera, et cetera. So let's see. Let's start, and I'll see whether anything else comes out. Also, I have a cookie that is freshly made for each one of these, and they're oatmeal chocolate chip, so very yummy. My mother makes really good cookies. You can be having such a blah day. I'm having a lot of personal feelings today, and it's very like gray and thunderstormy outside. Been struggling with the internet too because of the weather. It's a full day, and I love full days. And also sometimes you don't feel like there's enough time for you in a day. And so anyways, I was having all these feelings, and just some warm cookies and being here with you all. This is a beautiful use of my time and totally changes my perspective. So thanks, cookies. All right. So you're going to pick a card that you feel drawn to. Okay. And so I will show you what each of them are. 1, 2, and pile 3. So pile 1, 2, and 3. So pick whichever one you feel drawn to. We have appreciate this moment, consider your foundation, and take a chance on love. So we have some really beautiful energies we're going to step into, and also maybe some worrisome stuff. When I read those cards, I kind of think, that sort of validates the feeling like something is actually going on. Something's making you question or look at things differently. And yeah, there's a lot of like unanswered questions. So let's see if we can guide you at least closer to feeling better. When you feel good, you're able to make the right decisions for yourself and for others around you. When you feel clear, it's much easier for you to see what is in everyone else's highest interest, but mostly what is in your highest interest. Okay. Pile 1, appreciate this moment. Pile 1, your person wants to say they're looking for an opportunity. They're looking for a way in. They're looking for a way to see you. If you don't know this person yet, or if they're not someone that you're actively dating, they're like looking for an opportunity, like looking for a shot. I also see 33. I'm a master number 33 in numerology, but please look up a 33 if you're feeling drawn to that number, or if you're seeing threes a lot, this could be some extra validation for you. I'm seeing like the world is your oyster, pile 1. And so your person sees that and is like, can I be in that oyster? Can I be in that world? Like, am I allowed to be in your world? They're sort of feeling like kind of an imposter syndrome, like they're not really allowed to be dating you or like allowed to be talking to you. Maybe there's been some sort of like distance built into the connection here. I also feel like your person wants to say, I'm trying to see things the way you see them. So it's almost like they look at the way you think about things and your perspective and kind of wish that they had that same way of looking at things. And so just to be aware of that, sometimes they're trying and actually struggling with feeling and thinking the same way that you do. I'm also feeling like they want to buy you jewelry, or maybe they did buy you jewelry. Or seafood. I don't know. I see someone wanting to share seafood with you. But yeah, definitely feeling like jewelry for sure. I'm seeing them be really down on yourself. Like I feel like your person is wanting to stand beside you because they see you as like golden, they see you as so glorious and light and strong and capable. Stripping illusions. I mean, we talk about stripping illusions. We talk about stripping some other things as well, like clothing. I feel like this person really has a craving to be like vulnerable with you and also naked with you. So I have a feeling like this person is really hyper focused on like almost their fantasy or vision of you. And it's very dangerous when we see someone as a fantasy version of themselves. So this person isn't necessarily safe for you yet because they're questioning themselves so much. They are, coming at you with varied energy. It's like 1 minute they're feeling this way, 1 minute they're feeling that way. And it can be like a lot of confusion for you. And so if you're standing strong here, there's not maybe space for you to be vulnerable and be your authentic self and be who you are and, be seen for your flaws as well. It's almost like, I feel like with this person, if you are in relationship with them, it's like if you show one of your flaws or weak spots, they almost like, not intentionally, but they almost like grab onto it. Like they sort of want that to be true so that they can dispel the perfection image that they have in their mind, their fantasy image, because really it's actually more damaging than not, this fantasy image. Even they know that on some subconscious level. Getting to know each other. Yeah. So it's important for you in this way to step back and say, here's my truth. Here's what's actually going on. Here's who I am. That might make you really nervous, pile one, to even do that yourself. They need to get to know who you truly are because they have you on a pedestal, partly because of how you present yourself and because of how you want to show up shiny and want to show up like you have it all together when, no human has it all together. And so getting to know each other authentically, it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So if this is someone who's looking for a way in to communicate, maybe allow them that way in and have that heart-to-heart conversation. It says, honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. And then it says success. And this is like your person sees you as really successful and they want to be a part of that. They want to help you with your success. They want to be a part of your success. And, they don't want to feel excluded. And I think in some way they're almost like taking themselves out of the running before you've even communicated that. Like it's almost like their own discomfort with themselves is sort of getting in the way of them even being able to look forward to your connection together. It's kind of rude to eat on camera, but these cookies are warm, so I don't think you're going to judge me. Because if I was watching someone eat beautiful homemade cookies, I would say, go ahead. Okay, pile one. I feel like you just really need to stand your ground on what your authentic truth is. And then it will be clear whether that person is able to come meet you at your truth with their truth or whether they take themselves out of the running. And it feels like it could go either way. Like it feels like it could be 50-50 either way here. So a bit annoying because it feels like this person comes in like hot and heavy and then like doubts themselves entirely. And it makes very little sense for you. And you're just like a pure heart on the other side being like, you should probably just look out for my flaws. Because pile one, I feel like you're good at hiding what's going wrong and what's bad. So don't be afraid to get a little more raw and a little more honest with how you're feeling. Okay, pile number two, consider your foundation. Okay, pile two, I'm seeing so much coming in for this already. It says, look at how committed you are to love. This person, I see pacing back and forth. They're pacing back and forth and they're like, it's time for me to commit. It's time for me to commit. Like I see them in their life, like deciding that this is time. And there's so many pairs on this card, okay? There's like these little owl animal pair. There's a people pair. There's fairies holding hands. A lot of things come in twos here. There's owls, there's raccoons and foxes. that fox energy. I feel like there was some trickery recently. It says, let go of control issues. I'm seeing this be like your person, almost like saying it to you and to them. So it's sort of like your person is saying, you know, I want to let go of my control issues, right? Like your person's sort of like, I recognize that I've been like trying to keep control here and I've been trying to keep it going a certain way and that's not going well for me. Like I almost feel like this is the energy I was feeling at the beginning too. Like there's someone here who things are like going topsy-turvy and they're in their like chaoticness in it. And so it may to you, the watcher, look like they're just like not committed in any way, or that they have control issues, like that they want things to go only their way and that they're not looking for a partnership or commitment together. But I'm seeing your person as saying like, I'm looking at this. I'm looking straight at it. Like I'm not looking at it. So it's similar to pile one energy. If you watch pile one, it's like, it's almost like being unwilling to admit or show fault, but like seeing it still. Intuition. So I feel like your person is saying like, I see us and I see clarity with us. And it's just like, they haven't brought it down into the reality yet. So, the way that they might be experiencing control issues, I'm also seeing is like around little things around the house or just like around little things. So that control, it doesn't feel like a big oversweeping thing. So you might be like, oh, there's no control issues, but then, oh, but they like this to go a certain way every single time. And it really wouldn't make a difference to them or to me either way. Intuition. Okay. I feel like total disconnect. I see like someone, like your person talking to you, being like, I totally understand you. Like, I totally get you. I'm listening. I totally understand. It's like, you can't listen with those, with those hands over your ears. And it's almost like they're like, I totally am seeing into the future. They're seeing into the future, but then this control feeling and this anxiety that they're feeling of making that foundation so clear is like interrupting, like this pacing energy. Like, I have to find a commitment. I have to find a commitment. It's like, yeah, but this isn't going to lead you there. Like your intuition is missing all those steps in between of living and growing and loving with each other. And as love deepens, then those things happen and they naturally fall away. Yeah, omens. So your person is seeing a lot of signs. And actually, I feel like they're seeing a lot of signs that what they're doing is busted and broken. Like what they're doing isn't working for them. And because they're seeing all these signs, that control issue feeling, like that control feeling of needing control is coming over them. They're like, I've got to find some way of getting this under control. And it feels very isolating, feels very individual. Like it feels like your person is just seeing themselves as a solo person right now. So I'm really sorry if you're dating someone, if you're with, or if you're married with someone and they're acting in this way, because some of the strength and the reason that we go as humans to relationships is to have that support and camaraderie and teamwork. And then wedding. Okay. I really was feeling this as well with this card, that it's kind of an illusion. Like they're looking like they're not committed. They're looking like they're out of control, or like they're trying to find control by looking at little things with you. And yet at the same time, they're getting all these intuitive signs and like they're really in their head. Like everything to me feels nose up, like they're experiencing everything right here. And so nothing is coming down into words yet. It's all like, and so they feel really overwhelmed because they feel like everything they're balancing is like right here. And they might not feel very connected to their toes or their body itself, with brief breaks and things. But yeah, it says this situation involves marriage. So they may be questioning how they feel about marriage. They may be looking to deepen connection with you, right? Just to secure something. I feel like wedding is about security. And like the engagement card, when it shows up here, generally feels like it's about like deepening that connection, and wedding feels like securing it, So this feels like adding security in, and that they're getting all these like signs like for or against. And that's really confusing. So they want to say to you that they're like seeing it more than they're talking about it. And your person wants to say that they feel like they see a lot moving forward with you, and they see a future. I'm going to pull one more card here for this, this pile. Or two. Okay. And then power and breath, forest. So we have lightning and forest. It's interesting because I was just seeing a lot of lightning actually. So power. So I feel your person, if they can get in control of their breath, they will come back to that power. And that's true of a lot of people, but I see specifically your person like is going to stop and going to have this moment where they sort of go, all right, I've got to have a sense of power here, because otherwise, really what they're doing is giving their power to everything else outside of them. And breath reminds you of that innate power that you have. Okay, that's pile 2. Please let me know if you resonated, if it felt like that was your person. Let me know what's going on. And then I'm going to move into pile 3. I just wanted to mention, because I forgot in pile 1, I just wanted to mention that the Empath Energetics round 4, the early bird ends August 22nd, and I will still be welcoming people in after that until probably the first week of September, somewhere in there. So please let me know if you are interested in deepening your work and deepening your own intuition so you can do this kind of stuff for yourself. And, it's great to listen to YouTube videos. It's great to get validation, but it's even greater to feel that sense of connection within yourself. So if you'd like to work with me in that way or any other way, you can see those all down below. And I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, take a chance on love. Okay, this is a bit of a progression. So if you've been watching all these videos, just get ready, because I feel like this is slowly moving up. It almost felt like whoop, 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 and kind of going to the end together. So it says, when we love, our lives are changed forever. I feel like this person, your person, wants to say they've been forever changed by you and they love the pants off of you. Kind of like they just want to go everywhere with you. It's almost like they just want to leave their life behind and just go all in. So it's a very extreme kind of energy here. And, I totally get that. I meet people who are like that, who have that kind of extreme feeling. And even though it's romantic where it comes from, it's also not grounded. So let's see what else is going on here. These cookies are amazing. I should just put cookie break over it every time I pause. Okay. So we have home and creativity. Okay. Your person is like, I'm taking this chance. This person has changed my life. I'm forever changed. I can't go back to a life. Ooh. That was a lot of dings. I can't go back to the life I lived before I knew this person, before they knew you. Your person is saying, I'm looking everywhere I can. They're feeling creative, but also feeling a little blocked. But I feel mostly like looking at solutions. They totally want to whisk you away. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like they really want to go somewhere with you. And so it's like your person wants to go somewhere with you, and they want to just stay at home and do nothing with you. They want everything. It's a really sweet energy. It's very intense as well. I could see your person having a really hard time holding up to that standard of everything. But where it comes from is so pure and sweet. Frustration. Yeah. Okay. So I see your person is blocked. So creatively, they they know that it's possible to see around their situation, but they're really feeling blocked. It's like a square peg, round hole. So it's almost like they're like, I'm trying to make it fit. Nothing's fitting. And sort of having a panic about that. It's like, I want to just sit at home and do nothing, but we always have stuff to do. It's sort of like, in some way they're seeing that their dream might not be possible. And so they're starting to expand outside of that and see okay, well, what is that telling me? Very soon. So you may be seeing each other very soon. If it's been a while since you've seen each other, it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I see this person as really choosing that what they want to put their energy into is love. And this is becoming a higher value for them because of meeting you. And so when you think about that, if this is only becoming a higher value, since meeting you, this is very new. And so them practicing those values in their life is really different and challenging. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, Kate, that sounds like my person, except they aren't here. They aren't making themselves known. They aren't, securing anything. I just want to tell you, your person is feeling like they want to tell you to stay optimistic. Like your person is just like, oh my gosh, please, hold on. I am getting this. I'm seeing how important this connection is. I want to be there. I keep hearing, I want to be there. I want to be there. I want to go away too. I want to be there. I want to be there. I was talking about this in one of the earlier readings that I did today, which is if someone wants to be there, they need to be present first. And so you've kind of got, pile 3, if you want to look out for this, you want to look out and see, is your person feeling as though they're there for themselves yet? Are they in the present moment? Because if they're not in the present moment, they're not really here. They're not really with you. And that can feel really tough. Magic manifesting, heart awakening, and love and peace. And as well, to top it all off, we have this cosmic gateway, Horus. Okay, so it says, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So I do see this person, your person, getting a hold of themselves and getting a hold on this and actually saying, you know, as scary as it is, I'm going to take a chance on love and I'm going to lean into this. I'm going to let it fill me up. I'm going to see what it has to teach me. And I'm going to whisk you away. You know, like I really feel like they're like, this is going to happen. I'm deciding. And they want you to stay optimistic because, you know, they've already made their decision, but maybe it hasn't come into reality yet. They've been able to act on it. So they want you to stay positive. They're like, oh, I'm coming for you. It's really funny. I keep hearing, I'm coming for you, Eliza. I don't even know what that's from. If it's from anything. Maybe your name's Eliza. That means something to you. Okay. Let me know how that resonated. Pile 3, if you watched any of the other ones, let me know as well. Please make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing so we can see each other again. And the Empath Energetics early bird pricing is ending August 22nd, Monday, August 22nd. So if you would like in and you would like in on the less expensive rate, or, you know, I don't know what, it's like people have all these words. It is just less expensive. Like the price does go up after the early bird. And if you know, would like to join us for this next and last for 2022 round of Empath Energetics, I would love to have you there. The people who have joined so far, I really think are going to be special. I always think that, but I'm like so amazed when I get to know everyone. Some people just take this course not having met me because it really does speak to them. And so please click the link below, see if it resonates with you, if it speaks to you. And if you want to meet me beforehand, which is always nice to do, you can book a free 15-minute chat with me. We can hang out, see what's going on for you, whether this program is even, you know, the best fit for you, or if it's something else that I feel drawn to, you know, guide you towards. And in general, if you ever just struggle to book an appointment with me because you're not sure what to do, just book a 15-minute and then we'll figure it out together. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thank you for being here for this love, pick a pile, pick a card reading, and we'll see you soon. Okay, take care.